What it do? What it do? What it do? What's happening? 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 What's going on, IG? Are we live on IG? Hold on, IG. What it do, man? It's your boy Big Cell FHOHNIC, man. We in the building, man. Got a good one for you, man. Is it too cold to ride, man? Has it gotten too cold to ride? Is everybody cold? What y'all doing? Y'all plugging in or you plugging your bike up, man? Either you plugging in or you plugging the bike up, man, putting it on that battery tender, man. Let's talk about it. Let's go. What up, IG? Y'all can't see all the other stuff. I'm in my green room. And what's happening? What's happening? I ain't gonna tell you no lie. What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Cell FHOH, and I see I'm in the building, man. I got a hot topic for you today. Super hot topic. It's going down. Hold on. It's going down. I'm here. We live in the building. It's cold as a motherfucker out there, man. It's cold for real. I don't think it's been this cold in a long time, especially here in Georgia, but it's cold, man. So let's get this thing started right off the rip, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man, to the channel, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tell your partners about it. Okay, so there we go. Let's get this thing cracking, man. Get this countdown together, man. Where we at, man?
Yo, what's up, man?
Uh-oh.
It's your boy, man, Mr. Let Me Hold Something himself, DJ Dirty. And you're listening to FHO Podcast Radio with my main man, Big Cell, the FHOABCDEFGHNIC. Big Cell, come on, man, speak on it, man. Let's ride.
Let's get it together, man.
God damn. It's Big Cell. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
All right, man. So today we talking about, is it too cold to ride, man? Are you going to plug in or plug up your motorcycle, man? A lot of people been calling me talking about sell. Man, trying to make one more ride to the West Coast, man. When's the best time to do it? And yada, yada, yada. Let me tell you something, man. It's cold as a motherfucker out there, man. For real cold. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you have not rode your motorcycle in less than 60 to 50, 60 degrees, then this may not be the time for you. This may just be the time where, as they say, motorcycle season, bike season is over with for you. This just may be that time, man. Bike season just may be over with for you. But there are a few of us, especially them FHO cats, man. I don't even know who raised them cats, man. Prayers, we riding this weekend, we going here, we going there. Look here, man. You do know that the weather say it's gonna be less than fair to middling. It's gonna be in the low 50s. You add the low 50s and you add 90 miles an hour to the low 50s, it's gonna be cold, man. It's time to plug in, man. If we gonna do this thing, man, we gonna plug in and we not gonna play no games. We not playing at all, man. And if you don't know what plug in mean, on a lot of us that are more serious riders, and this conversation probably, ain't got nothing to do with all my big wheel baggers, my 30-inch wheels and my sound copy, the guys with the amps and shit, with the generators that's hooked up to their motorcycle. This conversation may not have nothing to do with you. So forgive me, you understand me. This my bad. This is for people that ride their motorcycle on a regular basis, or maybe halfway on a regular basis, man. You understand me? So this is who I'm talking to this morning, man. My man Chipper says it's too cold to ride. Chipper, you ain't got no choice, man. You fuck with the rare breed cats, man. So you ain't got no choice to ride, brother. You get your ass on your motorcycle with them old bad knees and get the fuck to stepping. You understand me? Turn the throttle with them bad knees, man. So one of the things I want to talk about today is being prepared to understand the ride at hand. For whatever reason, you're deciding to take a ride from this point forward. We're November 2nd or whatever. From this point forward, if you decided to take a ride, you must know that you need certain gear to have on. Now, a lot of people got their specialty. A lot of people can put on the heated undergear and put some jeans on and 2-3 jackets and some sweaters and all that, and that's fine. Me personally, I have what they call the heated rain suit from California Heat. My man John is the owner up there. I will definitely make sure I put his number on the screen for you guys. But he is the owner of California Heat, and he makes a suit, pants and jacket, even makes the socks or the shoe bottoms, and he makes the gloves that all go together that will keep you from catching frostbite or from catching pneumonia while you ride your motorcycle. And this is only for those who decide that they never want to start riding. For me, there is no riding season. I will ride until I cannot ride, meaning that the roads are not safe, meaning that the highways is not straight, that meaning that there is something else going on, weather-wise or, whatever. Conditions. So I will ride as long as the conditions say I can ride. But I'm not saying that this is for everybody. Everybody don't have to do what I do, or everybody don't do what I do. But for us that do, it's a different preparation than from just riding a motorcycle on a regular, everyday basis. It's totally different. You have to make sure, number one, physically that you're in the best possible health you can be. You have to make sure that you're well rested. Because, see, let me tell you something. The heat will lullaby you to sleep. If you're riding your motorcycle and it's hot and you get comfortable on your motorcycle, that heat and the bike is vibrating, you're comfortable, your ass will fall asleep. I'm telling you, you will. But that cold, that cold plays with you, because that cold sneak up on you. And I've had my hands froze to where I couldn't hit the brake soon enough or throttle enough, and I was fortunately I was able to handle the situation where I didn't go down or I didn't run into the back of somebody or whatever. But that cold, because riding in the cold, let me say this right now. The most important elements of riding in the cold, the most important things that you need to take care of are your hands. For us that ride with the high bars, the 18s, the 19s, the 21s, the 23s, the 20-inch bars, our hands are going to take the blunt of all of the frost, because our hands are up here on the motorcycle. So your hands, your knuckles, what frost does, frost causes the arthritis to kick in. Frost causes, your hands to lock up, your muscles to lock up. And from there, you have to, the other part is your chest. You have to protect your chest. So you want to make sure you got something extra on your chest. Normally when I put my suit on, I put an extra towel right here in the chest area so that as the wind hits my, because I'm on my bike, the wind is coming over It's coming over your windshield, and it's landing right on your chest. So you're taking all the brunt of the wind and everything on your chest. So you want to protect your hands, and you would definitely want to protect your chest. The next element is your feet. You always want to make sure you got on a proper thick pair of socks. They actually sell riding socks. They actually sell riding gloves too, and they actually sell chest plate, chest plate protectors, whatever. But your hands, your feet, and your chest are the most important thing. Okay. Of course, you got to make sure you can see. Of course, you got to make sure that your body is as warm to deal with everything that you need to handle. But those three, your hands, your chest, and your feet are the most important because you need your feet to shift gears. You need your feet to help with the brakes. Of course, you need your hands to clutch and to brake, etc. And your chest is control of your whole body for the most part. Because if you're cold, if you get frost in your chest, it spreads to your whole body. So those are the things that you definitely want to protect if you're going to get out there and ride. Again, for me, I have a whole winter. So my gear is different now than it'll be come March, April, May. March, April, May, I switch out. It's all. Remember back in the day when we used to go to school, how we used to have summer clothes and winter clothes and all that type of stuff? Remember that back in the day? Well, it's almost the same thing with riding a motorcycle. You got a summer, you got a summer hookup, and then you got a winter hookup. Well, right now I'm on my winter hookup, man, because it is what it is. So that's just where we at with it, man. But it's a different ride. It's a different circumstances. You have to pack different. You have to you have to pack different, and you definitely have to prepare different. When you ride in cold weather, you might not can do the 2 hours in the seat. The whole 150 miles. You may have to cut your trips a little bit shorter. Also, you got to be cautious not to not overhydrate, but not to drink a whole bunch of coffee or a whole bunch of cocoa or the sugar and all that, because now you're going to be pushing your adrenaline up faster than what it needs to be pushed up, and that right there can cause you some other added stress. It's definitely. I don't want to discourage nobody from riding when it's cold. That's not what I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to tell you is to recognize the difference. So you add, if it's going to be 50 degrees, you add 75, 80, 85 miles an hour to 50 degrees. That knocks it down to about 35, 36 degrees. So just imagine constantly being at 35, 36 degrees constantly for your entire trip. Are you prepared for that? I think 28 is freezing. If it's below 28 or 28 below, that's considered freezing, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So you always want to be cautious of that. It was 32 degrees this morning here in Louisville, Kentucky. So no thanks. My man Don said he ain't fucking with it. My man Talking T was just saying that he coming off a broken leg, and once I finish with physical therapy, cold weather or not, I'm on your head, as you should be. You understand me? But I just wanted to come on here today, man, and just basically just tell everybody, man, listen, if you're out there riding, you're going to be riding, make sure that you're preparing yourself for this weather, because I'm telling you, it's a different kind of cold. I'm telling you, right here today in Georgia, right now today, this is a different kind of cold. It's crispy cold. And when you add motion, when you add that motorcycle moving with that cold, that's a recipe for disaster. Now, I'm going to tell you this, hands down, if you're on a Harley Davidson, your motorcycle loves it right now. Your motorcycle loves this because it just can be, your oil going to be cool, your motor going to be cool, and everything going to function and flow. So your motorcycle just loves the cold weather. But you as a human being got to be able to withstand the cold weather. Some other tips and tricks may be to, like, when it gets cold like this, when I get ready to take a ride like this, I make me a nice bowl of oatmeal. Something that's going to be nice, hot, and thick, that's going to stick on my stomach, stick to the bones, as they say. I make me a nice bowl of oatmeal or something, put all my little goodies in there, and I'll eat that, not so much for flavor, but for me to help warm me up and kind of keep me warm. And that works for me. Some of y'all drink coffee. You might, drink your hot cup of coffee, a hot cup of cocoa. But again, anything that you overconsume for the occasion may not be the best answer. So you got to be careful with that. You always got to be careful with overconsumption, trying to stay warm or trying to heat up or whatever you're trying to do. But the biggest mistake a lot of people make is they wait to the last minute to test their heater gear, to plug in their plugs and to check the jackets. You should already right now, when you pull that stuff out, you should be at your bike plugging it up to make sure it lights up, make sure it works, make sure everything is working properly, make sure the fuse is not blown. Because I'm going to tell you something, also keep you an extra fuse and know how to change the fuse that controls your heating, your heat cord that's connected to your battery. You have to be able to do that. Now, because it ain't no fun, I'm telling you, when you riding and you pop that fuse and now you got to suffer the whole rest of the trip and you freezing, okay? Another thing that I do that I love to do is different places sell what they call freeze out gear or heat out gear or whatever they want to call it. For me, when I take my long trips, I like to wear me a nice when I take my cold winter trips, I wear me a long pair of socks that comes up to my knees. I wear my boots. But I put on my either my two-piece. I want to say, what do they call those? Thermal underwear, the long ones or whatever. I try to find me a nice thick pair to put on, and that's all I'm wearing under my suit. So I have on my tank top drawers, long socks to my knees to help with the heat, and I put on a nice pair of thick thermals, so that I can help fight some of this cold and keep everything close to your body, because if it's closer to your body, it works. Also, this year with my new bike, I was able to add a heated seat from Harley Davidson, which has been phenomenal. The new seat that Harley Davidson sells is heated and it's cooled. It does the heat and it does the cool to keep the seat cool when in the middle of the summer when it's 100 degrees or whatever. Your seat won't be hot. It'll just be regular touch cool. So that's another thing that I've added to my bike this year, and I'm telling you, the heated seat helped just even the other day going to Tampa. So I know that's going to work pretty good. But listen, man, don't get your ass out there and freeze to death because you're trying to be cute and you're trying to be cool. And we watched all summer long the ladies in their little tights and their little jeans and little ass poking out and looking good. Ladies, y'all looked good all summer. But you better get your ass on that bike looking like an Eskimo now. Try to get cute if you want to around this motherfucker. You're going to fuck around and freeze your little titties off around here. You feel me? Your little ass going to be frozen and they going to be cute. That motherfucker going to be a big old block of ice around this motherfucker. But what up, Queenie? The queen that checking in. That means she ain't doing no work. I keep telling y'all she don't do no work, but you understand me. So, again, I just wanted to come on here this morning, man, and just say it is still riding season. There's no such thing as riding season. We're going to ride until the road say we can't, until the conditions say we can't. But I just want to also tell everybody, man, be safe. Have fun. Enjoy your ride. Bundle up. Find you an outfit and another thing, you don't want to be too uncomfortable. You don't want to be so stuffed that you can't respond to normal situations, that you can't react. You also don't want to be so stuffed with 3-4 pair of pants on that when it's time for you to go use the bathroom, you and that motherfucker doing a jig, you and that motherfucker like you're dancing, trying to get the zipper, this zipper, that zipper, this, that. Listen, man, to all my men, you know what I'm saying, all my fellas, all my partners, pre-position your dang-a-lang, man, so that when you get off the bike, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to be pre-position that motherfucker. No, okay, left to the right, to the right, to the left, to the center, bull, left, poop, tuck, boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, man, ain't nothing like getting off your motorcycle having to take a piss, man. And you got to try to dig through all this shit, man, to get it together, man. So pre-position your motherfucking Johnson, man, around this motherfucker so you be good to go. And also understand this. You have to pay more attention to the signs, especially the what you call them signs going across the freeway, the electronic signs, giving you the warnings about what's up ahead. You definitely need to pay attention to those in cold weather because they're telling you. Oh, they say y'all say my volume is too low. My volume is low. My volume is low. 1 2 1 2. Is my volume low? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to tell you if my volume is low. This one done froze. Hello? My volume is too low. Anybody else? Is my volume too low? Somebody give me some thumbs up or something. Somebody said my volume is too low. Hold on. Is my volume too low? 1, 2. I think I'm pretty good. Am I pretty good? Okay. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's low. It must be. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure you guys can hear me. All right. I'm gonna raise it up just a little bit. All right. So, we go up just a little bit on the volumes. That should be a lot better. But anyway, you want to make sure that you don't have on too much stuff to where you're not comfortable, with being able to move and make maneuvers and being able to, you don't want shit too tight. You don't want shit too loose. You want to have a comfortable fit. Sometimes I tell people some things you may just have to buy a little bit bigger. Like if you wear a 2X, buy a 3X on some things. And some things, like, you might want to, you just got to figure this thing out. But all I'm telling you is don't wait till you get on a long trip to figure out if you have the right equipment or the right gear for the winter. The winter is a totally different beast than the summer. I'm telling you. You do not want to wait till it's time to ride to find out you got the wrong stuff or you don't have the right size stuff or you're not adequate enough to take the ride. Because, again, it's not going to be fair to everybody else when you want to turn around and go back home because you too cold and it's too cold, it's too freezing. And again, the other mistake that a lot of people make is you check the weather where you are locally, but did you check the weather where you're going to? And then did you check the weather in between? For example, if I'm going to Texas, between Georgia and Texas, you got Georgia, you got Alabama, you got Mississippi, you got Louisiana, then you have Texas. So you need to be checking the weather in all of those different states. If you know the cities that you're going to be going through, you need to be checking the weather in all of those different states and cities, the time that the weather changes, if it gets hotter, colder, what's going on, if they got this watch, that watch, so that you're more prepared for the trip. You feel what I'm saying? Because you may start off totally bundled up, and then by the time you get closer to the West Coast or whatever, you may can unwrap or whatever, unprepare yourself. Also, another thing, you got to remember this. If you pack everything super tight where you have no more room, what are you going to do with the stuff that you have to take off? Always be prepared for that. Always be able to make sure you got your bungee cord so that if you have to wrap it to the top of your, like if it's getting too hot and you got to take your jacket off, you need to be able to wrap it down because you done packed your bags, your saddlebag packed, your tour pack packed, your back seat is packed. So you need to make sure that you carry enough bungee cords where you can strap stuff down so you can take it off and have somewhere to store it at. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure you got everything you need so that you're as healthy as you can be to make this ride. Because I'm telling you, you will test and challenge yourself when you ride in the cold. It's totally, totally different. And you just need to be prepared for that. You just really, really need to be prepared for that. Sometimes it's better to call someone there and ask, I've had no clouds, but I was getting rained on. There it is there. That's from somebody on Facebook. And again, all of these things help. You just want to make sure that you're doing everything you're supposed to do. That you do everything you're supposed to do to prepare for the ride, man. We still riding. You still gonna see motorcycles out here, man. You still gonna see a few of us crazy asses out here getting it in, and you're gonna be in your car just with the heat on, blowing. Oh, they crazy as hell. It's cold out there. Yes, it is. But 9 times out of 10, if they out there, they're prepared to be out there. They're warm. They got the heated suit on, and they just as comfortable as you are in your car or on my bike. Also, too, make sure that a lot of these helmets. I'm gonna tell y'all this. A lot of the helmets that you guys buy have those two little things on the side. It'd be those two little dot things on the side. That's called the pin lock system. Okay, you need to go and add that other visor that goes inside of that pin lock, inside of your visor. When on your helmets, when it flips down the clear part, if your helmet has, which if you don't have this on your helmet, then you actually bought the wrong helmet. But if you don't have a helmet with a pin lock system, PINLOCK, you need to look that up, pin lock. You need to buy the visor that fits you need to buy the pin lock visor that fits your visor. Because what that does is when it's cold outside and you're breathing in your helmet with the heat, it keeps your helmet from fogging up. Same thing when it's raining. If you don't have the pin lock system installed in your helmet, then your windshield is going to freeze up. Now you got to raise your visor up. That's the extra wind coming in on your face, your eyes are cold. So make sure when you buy a helmet that it has what they call a pin lock visor. If it doesn't have a pin lock visor, make sure, see if they make a pin lock visor for your helmet. If not, I would suggest not buying any helmet that does not that you're not able to add a pin lock visor for it. Pin lock, y'all need to pay me for this because everybody finna go buy them a pin lock visor. But your pin lock visor is different from your regular clear visor, and the pin locks come in yellow, gray, smoke tinted, the whole 9 yards. So make sure that you have that, so that where you can get comfortable and warm inside your helmet. You don't have to lift it up to see because your helmet is fogging up the whole 9 yards. Also, make sure you buy some anti-fog stuff to clean your visor with. All of these things are things you can do to make sure that when you take off on your ride, that you're as safe as possible. They sell different companies sell different brands of different stuff for you to fog resistant, the whole 9 yards. So when you're cleaning your visor, make sure you're cleaning it with something that a clean rag, and you're using some of that stuff to help with that. And then make sure you got your pin lock visor installed into your regular visor. That's a big plus. That helps again, fog, rain, the whole 9 yards. Other than that, man, listen, stay warm. If you're still riding, man, enjoy the ride. And make sure that you're on point, man, with everything that you're doing, man. And just have fun, man. I'm telling you, this motorcycle shit is fun as fuck. It really is. It's super duper fun. And I don't know what else to tell you, man. Enjoy yourself. If you don't know, if you're looking for, matter of fact, let me put John's number. If you're looking for a nice heat, now again, this is for people that are invested into motorcycling because these suits are not cheap. Hold on. Let me see if I can put his number on the screen. For my Instagrammers, if you're listening, his name is John. He is the owner of California Heat. His phone number is, let me see which one is it the most. Because I got both numbers. I got his personal number and then I got the business number. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so it don't matter. But the name of the company is called California Heat. His name is John. The owner is John. You tell him Big Sale sent you. You tell him Big Sale said for me to call you. But the gear is you want the heated rain suit, so it's rain proof, and you can plug it in and it's heated. And they plug in together. 410-870-8423. Matter of fact, let me call him real quick. Make sure I'm giving y'all the right number. I know it's a little early. Is it ring? Johnny, John. Is it ringing? Hello? So why are they on my damn thing? Okay. But anyway, so that's the number. We can go with that number right there. That's the 410-870 number. Let me see something. Why is this not ringing on my thing, though? connected to the board. Anyway, California Heat, that's the heated suit. His name is John, the owner. Tell him I sent you. 410-870-4328. Let me put that on the screen. 410-870. Call him up and order your suit, pants, jacket, and gloves. Trust me, you will thank me later. Hold on 1 second, y'all. California Heat. John, and it is 410-870-4328. Give him a call. He got you. All right? All right, y'all. Other than that, man, put the number across the screen. That's the number you want to call. California Heat. Tell John. Man, Big Sale said I need a heated suit. I need pants, jacket, and gloves. You don't have to get the shoes if you don't want, the socks or the liners, but you definitely need the pants, jacket, and glove if you're ever going to consider riding in anything below 50-degree weather or 50 and below degree weather. Trust me, you will not go wrong with that. Salute my brother from Haiti, from Hater to Love It MC. What up with it? Hater to Love It. Hey, man, y'all need to send me y'all. Also, right now, everybody, if you're part of an MC or you got an event, send me the flyers. This year, I want to do a tour I want to go brand new places. I want to pull up on brand new clubs, brand new spots, and do some brand new things. Also, I'm running a special. I'm doing 6 months of advertising, your anniversary on all my platforms. I got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers and views and all of that. Over 1 million views and da-da-da-da-da. So if you need your party advertised, I'm running a special. I'm doing 6 months for $500. That's advertising on all of my platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, Facebooks, the whole 9 yards. And if you want something bigger and better than that, if you want your advertisement displayed across the screen, you can hit me up and we can talk about that like this right here. So if you want your advertisement like this, not like this, but let's try like this. Let's try like this.
The importance of a healthy immune system cannot be overemphasized.
Anyway,
Especially when you're...
if you want something like that, then we can get into that level like this right here.
What's up, all? Mitch here with Tackform. If you're watching this video, I imagine you're one of 3 types of people. One,
Anyway, shout out to Tackform, shout out to Immune. But anyway, hit me up. I'm running a special, just a regular shout out mention, dropping your flyer, the whole 9 yards. I'm doing 6 months for $500. You can't beat it. And if you want anything more than that, holler at your boy, man. Anyway, it's my time, and I love y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get to work, man. Y'all playing. Hi.
The Chosen.
Make sure you bundle up.
The Chosen.
Don't get your ass out there and get caught in that cold, man. I'm telling you, it's cold out there, buddy.
The Chosen.
Yo, testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Downtown, I got that heat, let's go.
Greg Street in the building. I'm riding with my homie Big Sale. FHO Radio, the podcast with the FHO NIC. Big Sale, Lil Debo, aka the Brown Eminem. Coast to coast. On the mics. Fast Harleys only. Get with it.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.
I'm enjoying my motherfucking life. That's all I'm saying. I advise you to do the same. Do shit that make you happy.
I'm gone, man. Wake y'all ass up. Peace out, man. It's your boy Big Soul FHOH, and I say I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it, man. Enjoy your ride. Ride safe. Tell a friend, teach a friend. Let's ride. Let's love. Let's brotherhood. Let's sisterhood. Let's get it. Peace.